Mount the unit by placing the clamping bars into the miter slots and raise the blade all the way up. Next, flip the unit down, center the axis of the lathe on the blade, and tighten the 4 tightening screws on the clamping bars. To mount the part, flip the unit up, insert your part between the centers, and tighten the part into place. Flipping the part down, crank the depth of cut crank wheel all the way in the clockwise position. With the blade lowered, flip the unit down and raise the blade to its highest point or until it touches the corner of the stock. Now we'll set the stops for the end of the stock. Crank the unit all the way to one end and set the stop at the end of the carriage, and then do the same on the other end. Now let's install the pattern. With the pattern in place, now we will install the safety shield and start cutting. Now we're going to cut apart. I'm going to turn the drill on, the saw on. After making our cut, let's flip the unit up, take the shield off, put the tool rest on, and make some defining cuts. Now, using the unit as a traditional lathe, we'll turn the drill on and make some defining cuts. Next, we're going to put some flutes on the part with the router and the router platen, but first we're going to lock the part into the indexing collar. Next, we're going to install the router platen and secure it to the lathe. Next, we'll set the router onto the router platen so it is secure by placing the guide rail on the router plate into the groove in the router platen. Now we will set the stops for the router so that we can get the desired length of flute. With the router platen and indexing collar secured and the stops in place, we will now machine a part.